President Eisenhower, why would you do that? Oh, the bat got lit. Get your shit together to get good at the game. This is one of the most abnormal lobbies I have ever freaking experienced in this game. Howdy, everyone. Today, I feel like I want to make y'all madly and angry with me. And how will I make y'all madly and angry with me? By using overrated cars, or at least what I think are some of the most overrated cars on social media, and to use it in Forza Horizon 5, and to see if the overratedness that the kids on TikTok claim translate to Forza Horizon 5. So without further ado, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let's go and build ourselves an overrated car and compete online.
Oh, what, you gonna cry? You gonna cry now?
That's right. I'm going that route. I know y'all are really angry with me with my choice here, but I feel like this SVJ, well, all SVJs in general are pretty overrated, because here's the thing. The only thing that the TikTok kids glaze is the freaking exhaust, the Gentani exhaust, and how loud it is. They just kept on overlooking how just the value for this car is just not as good compared to like an SV, because you're paying a lot for something little, you know what I mean? And basically this car for me is just an over-glorified TikTok kids' wet dream supercar right here, even though it's just really impractical on the road, is uncomfortable on the road. It's a track car. I mean, I guess you're paying that much for a track car, but the impracticality is there. But since Lamborghini decided to make this like a pure track car, not like a practical road car, surely this thing is gonna be good in a road racing lobby in S1. So without further ado, let me go ahead and upgrade this thing. And yeah, I decided to try a more handling car, because here's the stats right here. 3,000 pounds flat, same horsepower, but the lateral G improved, even though I have rally tires on this thing. So let's see if this thing can turn, and let's see if the glaze on TikTok can translate into the game. So yeah, I'll see you in a lobby. You know, every time I see an Aventador SVJ in an online road racing lobby, literally like 90% of them, they would always be low-level players, and they would crash into the wall 24/7, and they can't drive for crap. Probably because they are TikTok kids playing Forza, but let's see how good this thing is. Let's go. There's not enough players in this lobby to get a definitive conclusion to see if this thing is good or not, but we roll. Let's see what happens. We're leading so far, which is all right. Rally tires, 3,000 pounds. It's a bit sluggish through the turns, like it turns in a bit slow, but we're running away from everybody, so that's good so far. In my personal opinion, I really feel like the Aventador SVJ is like a more newer version of the Lexus LFA. It may scream and be loud like a Formula 1 car. It may look cool, and it may be loved by a lot. But at the end of the day, I kind of feel like this is like an LFA where you pay a lot for something like this, but you can always freaking get a lot more with less money, if you know what I mean. But let's go back to the race, because Jesus H. Christ, I pulled a big gap to everybody behind, dude. Look at that, man. I'm not convinced yet. I am not convinced yet that this thing is good. I'm not convinced that the glaze is actually true yet. The lobby is a bit too small, so let's hope there's another race and the lobby fills up more. Let me race against the meta. Come on. Let me race against the Vipers, the 4GTs, the Moslers. It is the start lobby. Okay, let's go to our next race. Just hope the lobby fills up a bit more. All right, we got a sprint next, and I think the lobby filled up a bit more here. Well, probably like 2 more people, but I guess I can race. Why not? Hey, man, I'm just saying. I'm feeling pretty optimistic winning the freaking championship. So let's go. I am proving all the freaking SVJ kids wrong. It's not the car that's the problem. You are having skill issues driving it, because this thing is actually pretty freaking decent. Hot damn, we're running away from everybody. Yeah, okay, listen up, children. Listen up, children of TikTok. You know the reason why you are so freaking shit in a racing lobby driving an SVJ, crashing into the wall and about, and finishing like P7, P12? Yeah, get your shit together. That's skill issue on your part. Be a better driver. It's not the car, because check out that gap. So I guess it's safe to say that the glaze on TikTok about how this car is like one of the best supercars out there, and it sounds really freaking loud and sounds glorious according to the TikTok people. Yeah, I guess it translates into the game, because yeah, this thing is pretty freaking quick. Only problem I have with this car is just understeer in the low speed corners, but other than that, this thing is actually pretty freaking solid. Round the final corner, and we're gonna get 2 in a row. Come on, P1 baby, let's go. Let's go and freaking finish the 3rd race and win it and sweep the championship. And let's hope that for the first time in a few months, I actually won a championship. Let's go. All right, let's close out the championship, ladies and gentlemen. Let's try to win the championship, and I think the lobby's filled up a bit more now, because I'm starting at the back, and I'm feeling like I'm starting dead last. It looks like I'm starting dead last. I am starting dead last. Forza, again, this is another one of your freaking videos where you are trying to freaking ruin my chances to win a championship, and here's another example. They're starting to be dead last, but I can overcome. Let's go and win the championship. Incredible start. Incredible start. We're already up to P4, P3, P2, and then very soon, maybe P1, and then maybe P1. Oh, these guys are giving me a fight here. Okay, we got to freaking fight for the win for once. It's Lamborghini versus Ferrari up here. I'm gonna try to stay back a bit because I don't want to join in the fray too much because I might wreck out because of that, or maybe these guys are rammers, but let's try to close the gap here. Gonna go to switcheroo move. Okay, close the door on the inside. Into the wall you go. Goodbye. P2, baby. All right, 4, 5, 8 up here. Let's into the wall you go again. These people just hitting the wall, dude. Let's go. P1. What can I say? I am a good driver. The car is good. The only problem here is that all these people have skill issues. So, yeah, children, if you want to be good using an SVJ, get your shit together to get good at the game. Coming to the line, P1, baby. Let's go. 3 wins in a row. A complete domination sweep. We won the championship, baby, for the first time in months, thanks to the Aventador SVJ. It may be a bit overrated in real life, but in this game, if you know what you're doing and you're actually pretty good at the game, you can freaking absolutely dominate a lobby, dude. Check out that time right there. I'm faster than the GT2 RS by 3.5 seconds on my lap time. Let's move on to the next car that I feel like it's overrated. All right, so for my next car, I think we can all universally agree that this car is absolutely overrated for a very particular reason. Yep. What can I say? I mean, it's not with the freaking Chargers that's overrated. It's just all of Dodge and Ram. The performance division is just overrated as heck for a certain demographic. If you've been on social media a lot, especially TikTok and Instagram, then you know what I'm talking about. And we can all universally agree that this car is absolutely freaking overrated as heck. Yeah, let's go and freaking pump this thing up to the top of S1 and see if all the freaking glaze that this car has received on takeovers and stuff translate into the game. Holy shit, I yapped a lot. I want y'all to look at this car right here and the freaking livery, and you gotta tell me what is the first person you think of when you see this car and this livery. Let me freaking upgrade this thing to the top of S1 and let's see what's what. All right, I think that's pretty good enough. Here's the stats right here. Improvements on every aspect. Extra 295 horsepower. We're gonna be lighter, under 4,000 pounds. It's still a freaking boat regardless. I put Forza arrows so this thing can at least turn because this thing is a boat. So without further ado, let me go ahead and tune this thing and I'll see you in an S1 lobby. I don't know what to expect with this car, to be honest with you. I mean, it's a freaking wide-body Hellcat. There's 2 Dodge Viper Anniversary Editions up there. We're screwed for. We're not even gonna win this race. So let's just freaking hope we actually get on the podium in my freaking Hellcat boat on the chicken drumstick track. We haven't seen that track in a while, so let's hope we win using the takeover mobile. Let's go. Glory up to P3. What the heck? Mopar Nation up there, dude. Holy shit, I'm gaining on the freaking Viper Anniversary Editions. I just overtook 2 Anniversary Edition Vipers. What? What the hell? That's strange. That's very abnormal. That Mercy and that Zonda up there is fast, though. What the heck? This lobby feels off. This lobby feels really off. I overtook 2 Anniversary Edition Vipers. There's 2 guys up here who are faster than the Anniversary Edition Vipers. What kind of what the hell, dude? What the frick was that? President Eisenhower, why would you do that? Yeah, that's what you get, Eisenhower. Get the hell out of here, Eisenhower. Go back to your grave. What kind of abnormality of a lobby is this? 2 Anniversary Edition Vipers, not even leading the race, and there's 2 guys that are up there in way faster cars that I don't even know if they're meta or not, but they are super fast. And here I am in my freaking boat in P3. What happened to the Zonda? Did he freaking crash? What happened? The Zonda up here crashed on one of the corners. I'm gonna try to freaking catch up, but there's absolutely no chance in my stupid boat. This thing does not handle for crap on the medium to low speed corners. It is pretty solidly fast on the straights, though. 1,300 horsepower? Yeah, it works. Here comes the freaking glorified smoke machine because that thing smokes his tires 24/7 every time it goes through a turn. But that's not gonna be enough because he hit the freaking wall, you desperate idiot. President Eisenhower is a desperate man in his jet scenario. I'll take a P3. I'll consider that a win anyway because I beat 2 Anniversary Edition Vipers. P3, I'll take it any day of the week. What the frick happened to the Anniversary Edition Vipers? 8th and 9th, dead last. Slowest of the bunch. Their lap time is atrocious. What the hell? That is very abnormal. All right, second race. Let's see what happens. I think we're starting at P2. And let's hope we get on the podium again in my boat. There's 3 Anniversary Edition Vipers now, but 2 of them are irrelevant. Yeah, that one right there. That one should be the fast one. Hopefully. Well, actually, not hopefully. Let's hope that one is also slow, but I wouldn't be surprised if it is the fast one. But let's go. Never mind, dude. Oh my god. He absolutely torpedoed that freaking Viper into the wall, dude. Who do you think you are? Danny Kvyat?
You came like a torpedo.
Bro, what's racing?
I'm racing, but...
Oh my god, we're pulling to the freaking people, dude. Holy shit, hang on. The turns are a problem, though. I mean, that's not surprising. It's a freaking Hellcat widebody. He's gonna struggle the turns, but on the straights, I think I'm pulling to everybody behind. I got bumped twice by the freaking Zonda. 3 3 times now into the wall, you son of a bitch. That is not fun at all. What are you doing, Zonda? I guess I'll settle on P3 again because I guess that's where this car deserves to be. This is one of the most abnormal lobbies I have ever freaking experienced in this game. You got these 2 guys that I actually did not expect to be fast cars. I'm in a freaking Hellcat widebody that shouldn't be this fast. We have 3 Anniversary Edition Vipers who aren't even freaking good for some odd reason, even though that car is the meta. And overall, this lobby is just so abnormal. I've never experienced something like this before. P3 in this thing is a win anyway. I'm gonna sound like Will Buxton, but if those guys aren't in this lobby, I'm gonna be running over everybody like crazy. I mean, look at that gap, dude. This is a Hellcat widebody. This is the freaking takeover mobile. This thing is freaking fast. Wowzers. Okay, yeah, all the Viper Anniversary Editions are having an existential crisis right now, being this freaking slow. A couple videos ago, I made the GTA challenge, and I said the M5 is the most overrated car. Here we have the most overrated BMW of all time. I'm gonna get hate in the comments. I kinda lied. It's actually the M5 CS that is super freaking overrated. Why do I feel like the CS is so freaking overrated? I mean, I think this car is way too niche. It is more expensive than the freaking competition. And what you're getting is just a less than practical sedan for more money. It's just a terrible trade-off. You might as well get a freaking comp, which is a bit more practical and a bit more comfortable if you're looking for a performance sedan. If James May were to walk into the showroom and he would have to choose between a normal M5 and an M5 CS, he would choose the M5 because it is cheaper, it has more luxurious amenities, and it's just one of those cars where you go onto the track, you have some fun, and you drive comfortably home. This car, you go to the track, have some fun, and drive uncomfortably home for higher the cost. So that's my personal reason as to why I think this car is pretty overrated. So without further ado, let's see if this overratedness can translate into the game. Alright, so since this car is a track-focused M5, might as well just make it look like a track car. So here's the stats right here. Lighter, more power. I have slick tires on this thing now instead of rally tires like my other 2 cars. So let's see if this thing does grip good. And yeah, I'll see you in the lobby after I tune. This has got to be one of the most underwhelming cars I have ever freaking driven, dude. I mean, listen here. This thing is atrocious on the straight. It doesn't grip as much as I thought in the turns, even with aero and slick tires. And for some reason, the back gets so freaking loose under braking. You'll see. I'm only gonna do one race, just this one race. I don't want to drag this video for too long, and also because I don't want to drive this thing because it's atrocious. But yeah, get on the podium in this stupid thing, dude. This thing's just hogwash, dude. This thing is pretty bad. It's so underwhelming. Oh, the back got loose! Somehow didn't get a penalty for that. Thanks, game, I guess. Damn it, they're running away from me, dude. It's so underwhelming on the straights. I'm getting Jesus H. Christ, everybody is just so bad. Everybody sucks. This thing gets so loose under braking, dude. Okay, watch this. I'm gonna brake while turning. It's gonna get loose. Yep, the back got loose. The back got loose. That's the second time I slammed the wall like that, and I didn't get a penalty. We're falling apart here, dude. I don't want to drive this thing anymore. At least the first 2 cars I did actually freaking justified a bit, being overrated in real life, and it actually translates into the game. This thing is just complete hogwash, and being an absolute dog pile of a car. Back got loose again. Into the wall I go. Just overtake me, dude. End my misery. Cross the line. I swear to God, dude, if I finish your P5, I'm gonna lose my crap. Thank you, Forza, for not relegating me to P5. We're done, dude. We're done. This car is just so bad, dude. It's just so bad. It is so underwhelming. It is just dog pile hot garbage. Hold on. Before we end off today's video, I want to say this real quick. After I did that last race, I decided to freaking finish off the lobby, just to complete the final 2 races, just to get it over with. I want both races. I want both races, and I want the freaking championship. I've never won 2 championships in a single freaking video before, dude, which is absolutely crazy. But the reason why I won 2 races in a row and won the championship is because everybody in that lobby absolutely freaking sucks. They kept on crashing into the freaking wall. They kept on dive bombing into the freaking wall, and I'm here in my freaking stupid M5, and I just remain clean and drive clean and just drive consistent and didn't do too much, and yeah, I got 2 wins. So don't make that deter you to use this car. This thing is absolutely hogwash. It's so bad, dude. It is so loose under braking and also in the low speed corners. Out of all these 3 cars, which one is the one you should be using? The SVJ. The SVJ may be overrated in real life, but I think it translated into the game pretty well, and it's actually a really good car. The Hellcat, I mean, it's pretty quick on the acceleration part, but the handling is kind of meh. This M5 hogwash dog water. Don't use it. If you do enjoy these kinds of contents, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Also like the video. That will help me a lot. Also down in the comments down below, let me know what else you want me to do in this game, whether it be a challenge, want me to check out something in this game. I'll read it and I might do it. But other than that, thank you so much for dropping by. I'll see you guys next time. All right, see ya.